Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I wanted to show you three decks by the creator Beauty and the Soul. You can find her shop on Etsy. She creates tarot decks, and I think these are oracle decks actually. And she does other things. I believe she has artwork and things like that that you can buy. I'll post her Etsy in the description box below. Now, I bought these in last year in a sort of bundle, and she does have several different types of bundles. Like you can just buy the decks separately, and then I think she has a bundle with these two, and then a bundle with these two. But you can take a look and see what she has there, and she's always having great sales. So I'm assuming she's a she. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I should say they are always having great sales. I went to her shop looking for this one. This is Tales from the Heart Oracle. It's a love deck. I've been seeing it around Instagram. It's been, it's pretty popular around, and I saw it a lot, and I was curious about it, and I was like, I don't need another love deck, and I kept talking myself out of it, and finally I just Etsy start having a sale. I think it was like $10 off whatever you purchase, and anything, including discounts. Like, so if the shop is having a discount or whatever, you still get 10 extra dollars off. And so I said, well, I'm going to go see about this one. And it was on sale. But I also saw that even though this one was on sale and I could have just gotten this one, it was half off. I think all three of these you could get for the price of one, basically. And then I had an additional $10 off. So I was like, I think I'm going to try them all, because I went on there prepared to pay the full price for this deck anyway, minus the $10. So I said, I'm going to try all three and just see. And if not, I'll rehome them or whatever. All three of these decks are fantastic. So let's talk about them. They're all different. This one is a love deck. This is Tales from the Heart. They all come in tuck boxes. I'm not sure what the printer is, but they're decent. It's decent quality on the cards. The tuck boxes are what they are. These are tuck boxes. They're gonna tear up. But the cards, this is a nice gloss. It's nice. It's thick enough. It has a pretty gilding. This might be make playing cards. They're shiny stock, and they just feel like they're going to be fine. They're going to hold up. It comes with this little booklet that just gives you some keywords for each card. So you have a key phrase or keyword on the bottom, and then this just expands on that. Gives you like 3 or 4 more in addition to what's there. So that's the tuck box and the booklet, and we'll look at that in a minute. They are extremely glossy, these. Very, very glossy. They're very reflective and slippy, easy to shuffle overhand like this. And also I can riffle them because they're tarot size, and there's only 40 cards. So they riffle great. They have a beautiful metallic red edge, which is not chipping too much. I mean, it's chipping a little, you can see I have a little chip there, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So for the back of this one, you do have the title and the name of the creator on the back with this cute little lock key. It's very cute. I think it's cute. I'm not a fan of all that writing on the back of my cards. It's not my favorite way. It's not my favorite backing. Okay, but if it's got to be there, at least it's cute. So this is supposed to be very poetic. It says this. The booklet says this is a unique and poetic deck that was created to tell many different stories of love, and her hope is that you find the deck as beautiful and as real as she intended for it to be. So you've got things like pleading man, who do you love, silent cries, aftermath of love, holding on. And I think that the illustrations along with the keywords are very telling. And when I use this deck, I feel like it does just that. It tells exactly what's going on. So I find this deck to be really good for anybody asking me questions like, is he cheating on me? Or what's going on? Why isn't he coming home? That sort of stuff. This deck is definitely going to suss out exactly what's going on. I pulled a card one time. I pulled this ancestors card in a reading the other day, and they were upset. But it was a relationship reading too. And I think I pulled one time, and the lady was like, well, what's going on? And I pulled like the witch's card. It was like, oh, he's, people are talking. He's afraid it's going to get back to you. Like, it's very, along with the keywords, skeleton closet, along with the image, like he's pushing it closed, trying to keep it in. It's telling. It's very telling. It's a nice, intuitive, strong reader for relationships if you're reading for relationship issues, or questions about an unstable relationship. I don't know that I would use this for someone like married and in love with no issues, like, or if they're saying there's no issues, because I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't pull it for that, but you could, I guess, because there are cards like soul tie, and here's the witch's card, lies you tell, lovely picture. So there's this card. I mean, so there are some cards in here that could be good for relationships that are working, but I find this to be really good for like getting to the root of stuff that's going on in a relationship that's hidden beneath the surface. Deadly, what does it say? Deadly words, Pandora's box, drinks of pain. So I'm just going to go through all the cards so you can see. Dead peacocks. Look at that. Like, kill that pride. Like, stop, flaunting things. And then there's the guidebook. So let's see what the guidebook says for dead peacocks. Okay, so it says the death of one's ego. You or someone else is putting their pride and ego to the side. There you go. Unfinished. No sorries allowed. Bandages. Colors. Butterfly effect. Timeout. Friend request. Special recipe. Mind invasion. I love this image. Magical moments. The boom. This one came up with the ancestors card. I was like, oh shit. Sexual healing. Heart attack. So this is not like a health related. It could be, but it's not. I would think of it as like something attacking your feelings, your heart, making you feel bad. Lovers and friends. My person. And dreams. And that's the final one. Here are the backs up. The Tales from the Heart Oracle. There are 40 cards. I believe they all have 40 cards. And this one, like I said, comes right out when I'm doing a reading and it's something that is looking sus. This one comes out and it will tell me exactly what's going on. The spiritual news is next. I just started using this one. This one was the last one in the packet that I used because, like I said, I went to the site to get this one. So I started using this immediately and it works so well. It's so tapped in. It's so good. But this one wasn't one that I was interested in. It's a card with a lot of words on it. I wasn't really feeling it at the moment. And so I never used it. And then recently, I just started using it. I just was doing some readings for friends and I said, let me just pull this out and see how it does. And basically what this is an ancestral message deck. So if you've ever seen one of those, it's like one of those decks where you pull it out and it's just giving you messages from spirit, basically. And it's set up to look like a news announcement. So it says, in other news, it's time to stop beating yourself up. There may be a situation in your life where you only blame yourself, and that's not fair. And when it comes to this, know that everything will eventually work itself out. Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Whatever it is that you have been praying for or trying to manifest is on its way to you. Let go of fear of the unknown. Spirit says get out and play. And so there are lots of very, very good messages on here. I found this to be really, really great for people asking me for just general readings. I can start with these, and see where to go from there. Like I might pull begin to release toxic people from your life. Okay, now I'm pulling out tarot cards to see who are these toxic people? Why are they toxic? What's going on there? Like what's the best way to release this? What's the steps? Like I'm finding things out based on this. So this is giving me something to focus on. So I used it in that way and it worked so well. I think this could be great for just weekly pulls or monthly pulls. They're just good advice, and so this is the in other news, or just I'm sorry, it's called the spiritual news. The spiritual. This one is a gloss, but it's not as glossy. I would call this a semi-gloss. It's not as glossy as the first one, as the Tales from the Heart. but it's still nice and slippy, and it's larger than Oracle size. So you can see this is a regular Hay House Oracle size card. You can see it's larger. It's slippy and it shuffles nicely. There is fans and moves great. I can shuffle them this way with no problem. So yeah, this is a nice cardstock on this one, and this is the spiritual news. And the last one is the I Am Her Oracle deck. This is a deck of just really good damn advice. If I'm being honest, this one is like, I would say you could use it like to round out a reading, clarity. This one is matte. Same kind of cardstock, nice and thick, bouncy, but it's matte and it does have a edging, but this one is like a black, like a very dark green metallic edging. It's like a dark green. I don't even know if you can see, but it's very dark. And then the front, you have the person's name and a message, like some advice. And then you have the person on the back and their image. So you can use these. The way I use them sometimes is you might pull one that you're resonating with, the picture you like for the day. Like, I'm feeling Felicia. Let's see what Felicia is up to. And then read the message. Or you can just, pull them and put the picture down and just go by the body language and make up your own message. Or you can shuffle and take the message that's on the back. So let me see, we've got Tatiana here. And Tatiana's message is, it seems like the world is moving on while you're still trying to wrap your head around the fact that someone is gone. Don't allow others to rush your grieving process. Healing takes time. Sometimes it takes forever. So there's some good advice for you. And then Whitney, if you pay close attention, you will see that your heart's desires are beginning to manifest. Have patience and trust in the divine timing. And for Nicole, someone has hurt you. Now everybody has to pay for it. Forgiveness is easier said than done, but you'll learn to forgive and let go much sooner when you realize you're the one who's in the way of your own happiness. So, yeah, these are great for pulling to like round out a reading, I find. So, like, if I'm already done the reading and I want just a couple more messages, like parting messages or like advice to go forward or something like that, I might pull one or two of these. I usually pull them two at a time. So we've got Victoria and Rosetta. Victoria says, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. I'm sure we've all heard that saying before. Don't be afraid to ask for what you truly want. You might get it. And then it says, your life starts to get quiet when spirit is speaking to you the loudest, in case you were wondering why certain things or certain people are no longer around. And so those are the messages from Victoria and Rosetta. And I really think that these are quite beautiful. I love the artwork on them. I like her artwork in general. I think it's fun. It's funky. It's urban. Yeah, I enjoy her artwork. And then this one has good messages, so it's good for rounding out. It's fun colors, great for the summer. So that is the I Am Her Oracle deck, all by Beauty and the Soul. So that is all of the decks that I have from Beauty and the Soul Etsy store. I will put the link in the description box below if you did want to pick any of these up for yourself. I think I said earlier that she has bundles of different decks you can bundle together, and then she also sells them separately. She always having a sale. So check her out if this is something that you think you might be interested in. I hope that this was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. Stay tuned. I have a whole lot more videos to record. I have a stack of decks at my feet at the moment under my desk that need to be recorded. So stay tuned. Watch this space. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye.